Welcome to Bonus's Domain Toy Review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Tamashii Nations, Bandai Namco, SH FIGUARTS, Astra. This guy is super dope. The brother of Ultraman Leo, enslaved by the alien magma, deformed by the alien magma, so he's got a different design than Leo. Wish I had an SH FIGUARTS Ultraman Leo for this review also, but I do not, until they hopefully re-release it down the line. I was able to get this guy for a good price, so let's look at the guy. So we got the packaging here, open window so you can see some of the hands, and the alternate color timer, chest design, and then we've got like some beams over here. We've got the key. Turn to the side, we've got like a side profile here. We've got like the display of the, simple style and heroic action poses. Pretty cool. There you see Ultraman Leo in unison with their beam attack. Pretty dope. Yeah, you just kind of get like a feel for the poses and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get this guy open. Let's see what we got inside. I figured it'd be a good way to kind of look at all the accessories and stuff. So we have this Ultra Key here, and then we've got this beam effect with this hand part at the bottom, and the figure obviously looking very nice. I'm going to pull him out and kind of get a better look at him. And then we've got the alternate color timer chest piece, and we've got all these different hands. We have like kind of like a chopping hand, we've got kind of more of like an open gripping hand, and then we've got, I don't know, I would actually say this is more of a chopping hand. This is more of like an open posing hand, it's kind of only like a difference of like the thumb and the sculpting, but yeah. And then we've got a key holding double pair of hands, and then we've got two open hands, which is pretty cool. Pulling this guy out, really nice figure. I can just say off the bat, I like the paints, I like the detail. Fantastic. The articulation is just really on another level. So looking at the articulation, we've got this head, which goes up about that much, down about that much. And then we've got the neck joint here. It's just a lot going on there. Got this arm, goes up about that much. And then it's got all these mechanics built in with the butterfly. And then we've got this elbow joint here, which is just fantastic because it's got kind of this joint in here so you can move this forearm, independently from the top part of the arm. And then also you get like a huge range of motion from the forearm to here. So get about that much. Just really nice. And then ball jointed pivot here on the wrist, which is really nice. You can go all around, up and down. Then we've got some articulation here in the waist, starting up here and then going down here. Get a lot of movement. And down here at the thighs, about that much. And then, you can go all around if you please. And then about that much in the knee. We've got his chain, which is really cool. I really like this. My wife thought that was quite dope as well, and I gotta agree with her. And then we've got some pivot ankles here. Then we've got the arch in the toe, and that obviously goes for both legs. No cut in the boot articulation. I don't really think it's needed, to be honest. And I like what they did here with the knees. There's kind of like this like little part here that kind of looks like the knee cap. And you break it apart there, see it's pretty cool. It's kind of like sculpted in there to kind of look like a kneecap. And the paints and everything just look great. Overlooking everything on the figure. The paints are immaculate. The articulation is immaculate. The choice of replaceable hands are very good. Don't really leave anything to be desired, honestly. I like the beam effect on the hands, although that was pretty difficult. Like and subscribe, because I did that for you guys, because man, that was insane. I don't think I'd ever use that beam effect for like a display or anything like that. And then the Ultra Key is a really, really cool accessory too. And Astra's just a cool character. Honestly, just a really cool character. Had to have him because he's accessible in many different displays as well. I mean, he's used all across the Ultraman franchise, so you could have him in Ultraman, Leo, Showa kind of display, or you can even have him in the, like an Ultraman Reiwa kind of display, because he's been in so many different movies and whatnot. I mean, this is just quality. And you know what? I got it on sale for like $50, and $50 is worth it for me, honestly, for this guy. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the review. Let me know down below what you think of Ultraman Astra, what you think of Leo. Do you hope that they'll eventually re-release an Ultraman Leo? What do you think of the show? What do you think of his appearances in other Ultraman media? Let me know down below in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, like I said. And Devonius,